What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. If you've been paying attention, we have made some significant headways in this pop culture battle. Star Wars, unfortunately, that is lost. I hope you saw that film threat, Funeral for a Franchise, because yes, Kathleen Kennedy, who's never retiring, even if she gets a hit that she'll never get, she'll leave when she's ready, which will probably be never. They aren't changing. They're going to double down. Disney, Marvel, if you believe it, they are really two separate subsidiaries and they don't like each other, if you believe Gary from Nerdrotic, which I do. And so we might see some course correction from Disney. We've heard from Chris Gore that they've fired a lot of their activists. We saw Victoria Alonso go. That being said, we still got to get through the products that they made, like Ironheart and like Agatha All Along. Remember House of Harkness and the Coven this, and finally they settled on Agatha All Along, and now we've been getting scenes from it, including this Joe Locke's character. And well, let's get into it. So actor Joe Locke plays a character named Teen in the upcoming Marvel Studios show Agatha All Along, reiterated that his character is gay while also asserting that he has internalized homophobia. Okay, let's get into that. So he had an interview with Variety where he said the show never shies away from his queerness, but it's not a defining feature of his character. It's just one layer of him as a person. Good to hear, because often as we criticize, all they do is just make a character gay, and that's the character. There's no other nuance, no levels, and the majority of his character or their character definition is them being gay. So if you're saying there's one layer, it's not just one layer, or rather, it is just one layer of a multi-layered character. Great, if that's not the whole thing, because we're just reviewing the Invincible series again, going over it, and Mark's gay best friend, one of the best characters there, because it's done with authenticity, not for virtue signaling. Previously revealed by Rolling Stone, of course, that Locke's character was gay. James wrote, in what is a familiar territory for Locke, Teen identifies as gay. Locke also told James, the way it's explored in the show is very truthful and positive. His sexuality is just one part of his character. So, just so you know, when you go to watch Agatha All Along, you will be getting your gay teen allegory story. That's going to be fun. His name being Teen, I guess, is just a fun little coincidence. Does not appear that Locke's character will be the only guy. By the way, I don't care that he's gay. I just think it's funny that on their magical show, this is something that's being talked about. Showrunner Jay Schaefer shared with Variety, this isn't stepping into any Marvel project. Joe, young queer icon that he is, was joining a cast of queer icons. This is going to be Agatha. This is going to be the Acolyte. You're going to get the power of one, the power of two, the power of many gay and lesbian characters. And Mother Anastasia is right there. Oh my God, I can't wait. Locke responded to criticism of the character following the first trailer. He said it was like, oh, why has Marvel done this campy gay stereotype? It really annoyed me because I was like, you can't ask for authentic casting and then be upset if you have a camp character. Okay. He added, I'm fully aware that the Marvel fandom is far less nice than the Heartstopper fandom. There's going to be a lot of people that just hate everything about the character and everything about what I've done with it. And I just have to be okay with that. Correct. There's going to be people that hate you and don't like your performance no matter what you do. And you now have to just accept it. That's how the world works. He then mocked Marvel fans by saying, Marvel fans are very open with their opinions. So are all nerds. We're the ones that keep these franchises alive when you fuckers come in here and destroy them and then prance off to your next project while we're left with the ruins. But they're not in a Marvel show. So, well, you're not in a Marvel show either. You're in a Disney Marvel show that's going to be skating quickly over thin ice, and much like Echo, will never be spoken about again. Enjoy your little witticism. Doing the one thing that they really wish they could be doing. Sorry, I do not wish with any fiber of my being to be in an Agatha All Along show whatsoever. Interestingly enough, earlier in the article, Locke claimed he had internalized homophobia. I was waiting. What is that? While discussing casting opportunities and his desire to play non-gay characters, which you're not allowed to do now. Sorry. Used to be a time where gay characters could play straight and straight could play gay, but now you're gay, so you have to only play gay characters. Thank you. Your people came up with that rules, not us. So while discussing casting opportunities and his desire to play non-gay characters, Locke shared that he wants to prove himself that he's not a one-trick pony who was just the guy from Heartstopper. He added, which in itself is maybe a problem of the industry or a problem of me and my internalized homophobia. I don't know. Or maybe it's that you actually want to be a fucking actor, and actors act. And the way you act is not just by playing yourself all the time. That's what Dwayne The Rock Johnson and motherfuckers who don't know how to act, where they just play themselves in every movie. So that's not internalized homophobia. That's you realizing that you've been taking the lazy, easy approach and just playing things that you're comfortable with. Funny how that works. Now, after I skip the 2 pages of that part place condemning gay people, because I got no problem with gay people, even if I think their depictions are done rather poorly, as even Locke was mentioning that they lack nuance. So now that we've skipped that, you can go to church if you want that lecture. We finished this article with the fact that the showrunner Schaefer here, who created WandaVision and wrote the Black Widow movie, that should tell you all you need to know, made it abundantly clear that she adheres to the ideology we all know about. I'm not interested in adhering to comic canon that is discriminatory in any way or that violates my value system, and her value system's probably a shit show. She also informed the outlet, I wasn't a huge superhero movie fan before starting work at Marvel. But now that I'm doing it, there's just so much opportunity to make big positive statements. So again, don't give a shit about the comics, doesn't give a shit about the canon, cares only about their stories. This is exactly what we saw with Russell T Davies and Doctor Who. Didn't give a shit about the show or the characters, only cared about writing stories, queer stories with a capital Q, because if you aren't doing that, what are you even doing in 2024? All these fucking demons, not because they're gay, but they have mind demons, all these demon showrunners and their fucking hubris, they all have the same horrible, degenerate, perverted, and then again, not even about sexualities, but that they actually think they can do better than the original writers, than the original canon. Over at Rings of Power, they think they know better than Tolkien. In The Witcher Room, they thought they knew better than Andrew Sapkowitz, whatever. They all think they know better than the originals, and every single time they come out with their horrible changes, we all go,
what the hell is even that?
Anyway, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you've done that, thank you. If you're gonna do that, thank you. And
so long, gay boys.
Well, bye.